Coach, we start where we have to. Win number one, just how does it feel to get that under your belt?
Man, it's a great feeling. I dreamed about it all week. I dreamed about it. And as I told the players, man, I wanted this for them. I wanted it for us. And this is our foundation. And we didn't care if it was going to be by half a point or a point. We just wanted to win. We need to be able to experience it as a group, as a family, and to feel what it feels like to be involved with something. And when something goes wrong and you still can just continue to grab onto your brother's leg. And that's what I felt that we did tonight. We didn't play our best football on either side of the ball, offense, defense, or special teams. But what I believe happened tonight, the Golden Lions came together as a football team because everybody at a certain point had to make a play for the other side to get this victory.
That's your defense with a couple of big stops there, deep in their own territory at the end. Just what stood out to you about those last couple possessions?
Well, obviously they should have never got down there, and I don't mean any disrespect to Miles College. They're a really good football team, but we had two busted coverages. And at the end of the day, if we don't bust the coverages, they don't get down there. So, but I'm proud that our guys stood up and they didn't break like we always talk about. I've been telling my football team about breaking. A lot of times things come at us adversity, all kind of storms and light. But a lot of people will break. They can't take it. But these Golden Lions, that's what I'm trying to get them to understand. We won't break. We won't faint. When the storms rise, we're going to stand still right there. And tonight the Golden Lions stood still, and we came out with the victory.
And then talking on the same wavelength there, I mean, they score that touchdown. It looks like they're going to tie the game. A lot of teams could have just been real depressed. You guys go out there, block the PAT, and that wins the game for you. What did you see on that play and the way that you guys responded to that touchdown?
Man, we talk about it all the time, that our special teams have to be special. And we call that unit our block party. And we have a beach party. We put, a couple guys over one guy. And, man, it looks like those three guys got up underneath him and got a hand up. And that's what it's all about. It's all these, we talk about, the drills that we do every day. They're the techniques. And those techniques are the plays that we run in the game. So now we got to visually go back and show them that all the things that you did in fall camp, look what we did. You brought it. Put it to application, and we were able to get the block and able to get the 1-point win. So I'm excited for our players.
And then in this game, some guys that stepped up and played real well and did some things for you that maybe there were some other guys, Jonas had 2 great games to start the season, then BJ has one tonight, and then Khalil on defense, some great plays. The new guys stepping up that hadn't done that the first 2 games, how great was that to see?
Well, for us, obviously, like I said, Khalil did a great job. We knew we had 2 starting DNs out. I didn't tell anybody. We knew Jonas was banged up all week. He only practiced one day. We didn't tell anybody. We knew we had a quarterback that was banged up. But I'm so proud of these guys because it's called the gold standard here. The standard is the standard. We don't care who gets hurt. The next guy come in, he's expected to do the exact same thing that the starter does. And so Khalil made that play, big-time play. I wish we could have scored on it, but it's great for him. And I've been telling everybody, I'm going to recruit the state of Arkansas. I knew when I took this job. I recruited him at University of Louisiana Monroe. I wanted him on my team. I love his personality. I love everything about it. He's a competitor, and that's what we got to get. We got to get more dogs from Southeast Arkansas and the state of Arkansas to stay home and help the Golden Lions turn the program around. So I'm happy for BJ and definitely happy for my man Khalil right here.
And then BJ getting, I guess that was your first career touchdown at the college level on that great long run. What was that play like? What did you see on that play?
We talked about it. Defense was flowing, so the back cut was there. Just had to see it. And once I seen it, I just hit it. And I knew when I was in the open field, nobody was going to catch me.
Over 100 yards for you today. How did you feel out there?
I felt good. I feel like I could have had more, but it was next man up, and I just had to let the moment come to the occasion.
And then Khalil, for you, I lost track of how many sacks and tackles for loss you had. What was it like for you out there today?
Well, first off, I got to give thanks to my head coach for believing in me. I had to come a long way. But all week, my defensive coordinator, my head coach was telling us, you got to have a high motor. Just have a high motor on that edge. You're going to get home eventually. That's what I did.
What were those conversations like with the defense going into those final couple of drives as y'all start to kind of get back up against your own end zone?
Well, a couple conversations was we need, our strong suit is communication. So second half, we kind of got real mute. Guess we got a little up under ourselves. All thing we kept saying was communicate. Let's go run the nation, communication.
That's what's the atmosphere like in the locker room after a win like this?
Oh man, it was amped. It was very amped. Happy for the first win.
And And then, Coach, go back to the start of the game. 2 great offensive drives to start things off. The way that your offense started the game, how did you feel about it?
Well, obviously, man, we talked about all week starting fast, and we started fast, man. 14-0 right out the gate. Defense playing well, and then all of a sudden we hit a low. And we talked about one thing we need to do is start fast and finish strong. And for whatever reason, man, we just got to continue to lock in when the game's on the line, even in practice. It starts on Tuesday in practice. And let's be honest, man, we got a late start in recruiting this year, and these kids are working hard. And I can promise you this, nobody works as hard as they do, but I keep telling them, you're not working hard enough. And so we got to continue to go out and recruit players to come here. Khalil, I'm so proud of it. If you had known where he came from to get to this moment, to watch him shine in this moment, I'm happy for him. But, obviously we know as a program what we got to get to, and to get the first victory is the hardest one. And so now everybody can relax. Coach Hampton can relax. Maybe I can sleep. And so now I'm excited about that part and just looking forward to getting to conference play and just dialing in.
Well, it's just how big is it to get a win heading into conference play when you could have been 0-3 looking at conference coming in?
I'm going to be honest, and I told the players and I told the coaches in my meeting every morning, if we don't win this game, these players are not going to believe in us. I don't care what nobody say. I think they like Coach Hampton. I think they like the coaching staff, but you can like me all you want to. If I don't win, you don't trust me. And in order for us to go out and get this win, so now they believe me a little bit. And so now I can push a little bit harder. It's hard to push a man and you ain't never giving him anything in return. All I'm giving him is a lot of mouth. And so right now, we got to win. So now they trust me a little more, and they believe in what we're saying. And so I think that's going to help us go a long way. And obviously, we're going to get about 5 or 6 starters back. And now I think the guys that's behind them going to push them even more. And some of these guys going to continue to get reps because they've earned the reps. And I'm talking about these 2 guys to my right and my left. They deserve to play. And so it's going to make us a better football team all around.
Coach, back on Monday, you talked about how you dreamed of leading the team out the tunnel. Was it everything you thought it was going to be today?
Man, it was. I mean, I can't tell people I've envisioned this for a long time. And I know what God told me. Okay? I know the vision. And so I tell the players all the time, you just got to stay in the game. Don't ever break, because this program is going somewhere big, okay? And I don't care who don't believe it. All I want is the players to believe it. I know the administration believe it. I looked up in the stands. We had a nice crowd. But we just got to continue to stay together as one. And we can't blink. Because at the end of the day, this program is going to be what everybody envisioned. We're going to be a lighthouse for the city of Pine Bluff. And I'm just crazy enough to believe that this place will be sold out. That's my vision. And so we'll work every day, and we'll keep doing it, and we'll get it right. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you guys.
Good job,
Thank you,
man.
Coach.